you're an intermediate pianist and you want to get into playing some Chopin music, this video I'm going to go through 3 easy ones I usually get my piano students to start with. Chopin is a great composer. There's a lot of depth, there's a lot of techniques, there's a lot of expressiveness. Let's look at 3 pieces to start getting into this world of Chopin. The first piece is Prelude in E minor, Opus 28, number 4. This is a profound work. It's just filled with so much emotion and longing. In this video, I'm going to play through a little bit of each piece and also give you some key points to watch out for. So for the Prelude in E minor, one of the things I often think about is how to bring out the right hand in a sea of a lot of left hand notes. Because the right hand is doing single melodic notes and the left hand is doing this kind of 3-note chords. The hard part about it is how do I make my right hand kind of stand out over the left hand? Because if you play them completely in equal levels, it can sound something like this. Not so nice. You want to try to actually really raise your right hand level and lower your left hand level. So this piece is really great for developing this sensitive touch and this difference in your playing level of the right compared to the left hand. I think this piece is also really great for pedaling. So you're changing the pedal every time you change a chord. Change, change, change. And because you're holding down the pedal, the left hand actually sounds louder. It's amplified, making the control of the right and left hand volume even harder. So this is a great piece for pedaling control. Trying to pedal, change between each chord, but also always keeping in mind to not blur the right hand, to not blur the harmony, to actually change cleanly and to always do a smooth transition into each next chord. Piece number 2 is also another prelude. This is a prelude in A major. This one is a cheerful piece, a little bit more brighter than the very dark E minor we had before. Just like the other one, you also play this A major prelude with the pedal. The second key point about this piece is that you want to play each of these chords in a very clean and precise way. Okay, so for example, how do you play all these? There's a lot of notes happening here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 notes happening. Playing them exactly together, not like this. Not sort of separated like that, but always completely together. An extra bonus tip just for the later intermediates here is you want to even create some shading even within your right hand. So, do you see I was playing that B actually louder than the G sharp and the bottom notes. So check out this one. This one's even shorter than the first piece, Prelude in A major. All right, moving on to piece number 3 now. This one is called Waltz in A minor. I love this piece. This is a really great starting piece to kind of like really get into one of Chopin's signature styles, which is his waltz. And if you don't know what a waltz basically is a 3/4 dance. Boom, cha, cha. There is a lot of this pattern of bass, chord, chord, bass, chord, chord. Boom, 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 boom. Now, especially for some of the beginners that are trying to attempt this piece, this bass chord, chord, bass chord, chord, having to move across the keyboard will pose some challenge, because you're constantly having to like find where the bass note is and where the chord is, and by the time you finish with the chord, you need to find where the next bass note is. So to play this piece well, you want to do a lot of hand-separate practice. Really focus on just the left hand first. And also the right hand by itself. Now, compared to the previous prelude in A major, this piece has quite a larger range of notes. So it's quite satisfying to play if you know what that means. For the upper beginner to the intermediate person who is trying to attempt something like this will kind of really feel like a piano piece. Out of the 3 easy Chopin pieces I shared with you today, if I had to rank them, I would say the easiest one is the Prelude in A major. It would be followed, number 2, by Prelude in E minor, and lastly, it would be this Waltz in A minor. I think Prelude in A major potentially is the easiest because it's the shortest and it contains the least amount of techniques. Number 2, Prelude in E minor, it's also short, it's about a page long, but it has a very incredible middle dramatic section that will take a little bit more time to practice and really get into your hands. When playing Chopin or any other composers, as always I say on this channel, please practice slowly first. Try not to aim for any fast speed, try to aim for accuracy. Try to actually hit the right notes before you think about playing them faster. And lastly, I would rank the Waltz in A minor to be the hardest because this one is a little bit longer, maybe takes a little bit more stamina, a little bit more sort of cognitive thinking for the later beginner to the upper intermediate person who is kind of like needing to look all over the keyboard because of a slightly wider range of notes. Have you played all 3 of these pieces? Let me know in the comments below. If you're someone that's worked on a Chopin piece before, please also let me know in the comments which piece you played. I love all things Chopin. Signing off here, please remember to subscribe to this channel. Let me know if you have any piano questions. All the content from here comes from your questions. See you in the next piano tutorial.